Hello everyone, welcome back to Homestuck. Last time we did pirate stories, and Vriska wants the ring to make her come back to life, among other things, but that was my main takeaway. If you want to see these episodes a week early, become a member today. So thumbs up. Speaking of thumbs up, you should like the video and subscribe, you know? Maybe? Anyway, Caliborn looks happy, so maybe you did it. This is a tough voice to start with. It's kind of rude, honestly, to start with Caliborn. Of past me, I guess, to make current me do it. Anyway.
I did it! I conquered the Maroon Stripe planet, thus unlocking the final and most powerful Toad Goblin of all. Wow, he's so perfect, so huge, so strong. I love him being strong. Finally, the ideal minion, with the type of power I admire the most, which is being a huge, strong guy with enormous, powerful muscles. Yes. Oh yeah, I also got Green Stripe Hat. He's good too, in that he is also large and relatively strong and mean. He flips a coin too, I think, which is also cool. Oh, and don't tell me what they do. All I care about is that they're big and strong. Do not spoil my moment of triumph with more of your human monkey earth business. What? Nothing to say?
As soon as I started doing the Caliborn voice, my cat was like, nope, I'm out of here. Okay, so is anyone going to explain to me how there's a Jack here now? Oh, I guess maybe this is Caliborn Sessions Jack? I don't know. We'll find out.
Yes, this is good. You're finally learning who's boss, and soon everyone else will too. Now I have to conquer the Black Planet. This one is a different thing from the others. My sources tell me, by which I mean the clown tells me, that this planet has been claimed by the Black Queen herself.
Oh.
I will need to overthrow her to win. As such, in a stroke of brilliant cleverness, my brain devised an idea. I've recruited Jack Noir to help me settle our mutual score. Really, getting Jack to do violent things for me always strikes me as a good plan. So I might as well just do it anyways, rather than always thinking of new stuff, which is hard to do. He would make a good friend in the concept if the concept of friendship wasn't horrid and meaningless to me. Therefore, I will think of a way to dispose of him once his usefulness is over. It's bad form to leave stray noirs wandering around. Don't tell him I said any of this. My treachery to him is meant to be a surprise. Ha 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 ha. Hello? Where the fuck did you go? Aren't you going to tell me what you think of my great plan? Or deride me in some fashion for my juvenile conduct and poor critical thinking skills? Well, you unspeakably putrid and fatuous blabbermouth. I demand that you talk to me. Okay, I see how it is. You have decided you will no longer allow me to browbeat you into helping me through sheer force of petulance. It may surprise you to know I am just as capable of respecting that as I am of throwing a tantrum about it. I don't need you anymore. I don't need anyone.
Except Jack Noir, apparently. Boing. Oh my... I forgot John. Also, John was traveling through space and time. I forgot that was a thing that was happening. Intense stare down.
What is that? What a disgusting creature. What? Oh my gosh, that thing's like really scary.
Dun, 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 dun. What is happening? What the? Oh. What happened? Wait. I feel like a page didn't load. Yeah, okay, a page didn't load for a second there. Okay. Got launched into next Tuesday. Whee! Whee! What? Zap. Oh, okay, well. That's nice. Oh my gosh, it's Jake.
What? Does this mean we're here? Or does this mean we're here? Hello? Is anyone there?
This is probably before anybody showed up. Is that what this is?
Jade? Nana? Jasper's? Dave Sprite? Yeah. Regular Dave? Where is everyone?
I feel like that's definitely not right. How do I fix this?
It's like a little Caliborny. Friska, I don't know. Okay, maybe that'll do it. Now it's a little bit better. This sucks.
Lots of sighing. You chance upon the slab of the Jaded Fool's Ennui. You don't know the slab is called that, but that's what the slab is called. Looks like a good spot to decompress after your strange ordeal through cannon space. Okay, so that's just stopped. Oh, look at that. That's what completes the quadrants. It is the last Jack. So why is Dirk here? How is Dirk related to Jack in some way? It's a little suspicious. Maybe like... Well, no, because AR isn't with him anymore. Say maybe like AR is going to fuse with a Jack at some point, but no. Here comes the meteor. We're here.
So, has anyone figured out how we're actually going to stop this thing? Or was 3 years not enough time to solve that problem?
Okay, don't do Caliborn, it's Carcat.
No, we haven't.
Oh my god, that was definitely Caliborn.
No, we haven't. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, we're still traveling at the speed of light and we only seem to be picking up steam.
I don't think that's possible, dude. In fact, I'm not sure we've ever been traveling at light speed. I think maybe there's been some bogus science in circulation we've been chumped into getting behind.
What?
Just saying.
No, I'm just saying. We came all this way and we're going to die. I don't believe this. How could we have not thought this through better?
Terezi's face.
It's like the Reckoning V 2.0 or 3.0 or wait, maybe 4.0 if we're counting the forest session. Ugh, fuck this sentence I'm saying. How can it all boil down to yet another meteor hurtling towards Skya serving as the harbinger of our imminent demise? Okay, there we go, I got it. Except this time we're riding the fucking harbinger, which is ironic when you think about it. We were brought into this life riding a meteor. Makes sense, that's how we'd all go out.
Man, pull it together. This thing has to have some escape pods or something.
Where? I never saw any. Maybe they were being stored in the hypergravity chamber. We have a hypergravitoid chamber?
I guess maybe we could just sort of, hop up and, like, fly away.
Why, you abhorrent column of smarmy filth. You always did know how to rub salt in the wound. What about those of us who can't fly? You know, I can't fly, and you know it's a sore subject for me.
I swear to God, this meteor needs one of those baby on board things on the back, but like a grub instead of a baby for max fidelity to the gag, cause trolls. I know you can't fly, dude. Obviously I'd just carry you or something.
I'd rather fucking die.
Don't worry, guys. I have a feeling everything's gonna work out. Wonk.
Rose, shut the fuck up. Bark. Bark? Dude, did you just bark?
What? No, I didn't bark. I thought that was you.
Why would I bark?
Well, why the fuck would I bark?
Because you're having a mental breakdown.
Why don't you have a mental breakdown and go fuck yourself? Or wait, then use your alleged time powers to make a copy of yourself and turn this audacious fantasy into a sensual reality.
Nah, bark.
There it was again. The bark happened again.
Wasn't me.
Who the fuck is barking?
Kanaya, did you bark? You fucking with us, Mariam?
Okay, well.
Terezi, was it you?
Grrr.
What is it? What are you all looking at?
Maybe the mayor barked. Mayor, was that you? I bet it was. God, I love the mayor. He's so full of surprises.
How do I make Jade sound menacing?
Hey guys!
She's just gonna have her normal voice.
What's up?
Destroys it.
Long time no see.
Okay. Okay, taste for adventure.
Yes, it's a taste for adventure.
Oh, it's actually John. Okay.
It's a taste for adventure. You know.
Whoa. He sit. Deepest sigh of all. And a bunch of other trolls I don't know. Thanks, Aerosol, for the moral support. Always valuable, you know?
So bored. Ah. Oh my god, I'm turning into a salamander.
What? He's playing solitaire?
Yes! Gushers! Remember that? I'm gonna iron my pants! Yeah! Oh fucking yes! Listen to some epic movie scores! Yeah.
Is that a cat face? I can't believe this. A card tower? Oh my god, it's the Spurb!
Did I summon you guys? Wow, that's incredible. I didn't know I had that power.
Just gonna zoom in. he's literally saying it. Wow! End of Act 6, Intermission 5. Wait, was that a dating simulator I just unlocked? I'm so used to just clicking off of those. What the hell was that? Well, I guess I'll find out after. End of Year 4. Nice. Ooh, a spinning disc. That usually means something good is happening. Remove disc 2. Okay, buy disc 2. Are we putting disc 1 back in? Like, what happens now? Some sort of... Oh. Fuck yeah, 6? Okay. Insert disc 3. Now, this does not look like a real disc. I'm just gonna say. There is no disc 3, you asshole. The end.
I've done it!
Oh god, no. Oh, wow, no, boring. Oh, wait, you can't even see that, can you? It's at the top of the screen. All the links have changed to worthless garbage, stupid, wow, no, boring, bullshit, dumb noise, who cares, whatever, morons. Also, we got little cheek marks at the bottom of the screen. Oh, also the launcher has changed to a cheek mark, too. If you had a keyboard like this, did you ever do this as a kid? Because I did, and I did. Obviously, it didn't have these sounds on it, but... That's from The Baby Is You, isn't it? I remember doing that impression while it was playing. The Wilhelm scream. No. No, play that in reverse. Take it back. No. No, I don't think so. Is something gonna happen? I'm contractually obligated to wait to find out. Just gonna be more cheering sound effects looped on top of each other forever? Until it sounds like the screams of the damned? Oh no, it stops. Begin Homestuck. Oh, well, I'm sure this will be good.
A young male Homo sapien is trapped in his room. The premise is uninteresting and everything about it sucks. Hence the title, which is a portmanteau, consisting of two thematically appropriate words. The male is not very smart. There is something about a human birthday, and he doesn't even have a name yet, and more stupid things along those lines. All of this is irrelevant. Here is what really matters.
Oh, he gave himself a cape. Cool.
A young male cherub has achieved total domination over his quest, thus unlocking the magic mystery planet and therefore gaining supreme mastery over all events in reality, canonical or otherwise. He became a god tier, obviously. It was easy, involving a trivial act of self-suicide. It was not a very big deal at all, and that's what happens when you're the best. You become the best thing quite casually, and off-screen, like it's not even that important.
So that's why he's got his god tier outfit on. Then he started climbing the god tiers. Lordling.
See, like that. He stood on the flashy thing, which may not even be literally real.
With each god tier he climbed.
He got a new achievement badge sewn onto his kitty camper handy sash, which also may be a thing that's not literally real, like many other things, which doesn't seem to have a literal reality but exist anyway. Getting new badges helps you understand stupid things like that better. In other words, they are mostly pointless. Like Gift of Gab, which is essentially useless to our hero since there is nobody for him to talk to except for a rude clown, and all of his dumb green friends, I guess. And he could already talk to them regardless, so what the fuck? These badges are all so shitty, I barely even know what to say. One of them lets you acquire objects with your bare hands, no capture logs required. Wow, it's a dream come true. There is another one, and I'm not even joking here, that grants you the ability to have non-awkward personal relationships. I wish I was making this up, I really do.
Okay, now I need a drink of water.
But there was one badge he got that was not a pitiful waste of time. A skeleton key badge. Having this badge meant that he could automatically unlock any lock he wanted to, including all the contraptions on this planet, allowing him to officially and permanently assume control of a property of his experiential continuum, which I have reason to believe is called the narrative.
Oh boy.
And due to his unquestioned supremacy over a lot of things, he is now able to commandeer this enigmatic medium, while totally unimpeded by the ghostly voice of a sarcastic douche. In my dream, I am this cherub.
Close up.
It's me! And as it happens, my dream is a fact. I have taken over this story and will now retell it according to my understanding and level of interest. I will additionally provide an honest and brutal critique of the events and the way they could have been shown, by utilizing the most potent weapon anyone could ever hope to allocate to his specimus. It is the weapon of satire. Oh my god, this is going to be so great. Has anyone ever done anything like this before?
I doubt it. Definitely not your sister, but like positively.
All I have to do is keep working the magic with my fucking computer pencil, yes. Drawing is easy, don't let anyone ever tell you it isn't. You work hard, you hone your craft, and ignore the haters until you are in the zone. Now excuse me while I draw a shitty room.
Okay. I'm going to start... I'm just going to use the voice that would have been done here, because I cannot do a Caliborn voice for like this whole thing, obviously. So, you examine your shitty room, because this would be John, after all. You are the male.
I'm calling him you for some reason. That is how this idiotic adventure goes usually. The guy on the screen, that's you. Confused yet? It only goes downhill from here. Prepare to be frustrated and angry as more things happen.
Do some stuff. You fuck around heartily. Again, by you, I mean
him. I know, it is counterintuitive, but I will keep saying he's you because of my artistic license.
The you male fucks around a lot like this, bouncing around and jittering, wasting time. But the secret is that it's actually
me fucking around. I move this guy around like a puppet with my imaginary hand, see?
Okay, go open that chest.
And I tell my puppet what to do by typing orders in this thing, while pretending that you are typing them. It is a disingenuous ruse at best, to make you believe you are guiding my puppet, while also bizarrely insisting that you are the puppet, by calling him you. I unsuccessfully strive to immerse you in the experience that no one with a brain could ever conceivably wish to participate in regardless.
But in the end, the joke of it all is... Never mind, it's still him.
It's just me telling myself what to do with the puppet and then doing it. You will agree that this is the height of creative self-indulgence. In fact, for me, to even be mocking the practice almost feels incestuously masturbatory. Even though that is a redundant phrase for cherubs.
Sure. Mail, hide inside chest. Beep, beep, beep. All aboard the idiot wagon. This is the kind of thing that happens almost every screen, as opposed to accomplishing things that are important or make sense. Let's take note of the fact that I am slamming this tendency and move on. Go over there. Okay, you go over there. You stand there and nothing happens. God damn, am I good at this. Do a dance on the shape. You get into this shape and I make you do a dance. I use the principle of animation to put movements in motion somehow. You notice by now my storytelling is genius. I drew my puppet, and I drew his room, and that's it. Now all I have to do is move him around the room and make him do meaningless things for laughs. But the really funny thing is, the laughter is mostly coming from me. It is happening at your expense! Squish, bonk, duh. This way I can make many of these story rectangles so fast, so it seems to everyone who is stupid enough to look at my rectangles in the first place that so much is happening and the plot is advancing at breakneck speed. This is just a clever trick, though. Because the truth is, there is no plot. Nothing is actually happening ever. Just a lot of bullshit like this, with cakes and cars flying every which way, and you are just sitting there frowning at it. Exercise freedom to leave room. The lucky male is oblivious to his privilege of not being chained to his room, with the horrible sister he doesn't have. The advantage makes him way too overpowered, and therefore he is what some refer to as a human Mary Sue. This makes him less sympathetic, and gives you another reason to actively root for his death. He goes downstairs. Actively root for his death? Is that how you say root? In that sense? He goes downstairs, and you think,
Aha, this is it! Something important is happening!
But your observation is another brainless fallacy. The thing happening here is just as pointless as everything else. The larger Homo sapien is obviously attempting to help the male grow up and become strong, through a rite of passage involving sweets, possibly to help the male become a trickster. But the male is stubborn, and refuses, like an idiot. Leave building. It turns out the male can leave, after all, relatively unhindered, basically contradicting the entire premise of the story. What a joke, you say to yourself. You, the reader, though, not you, the male. Boggle vacantly at these shenanigans. It begins to dawn on you that everything you just did may have been a colossal waste of time. It also begins to dawn on you that
I was the one all along,
who illustrated this fantastic cartoon rectangle, which you remember that you saw somewhere before, and you now find this revelation to be almost as retroactively plausible as it is mind-blowing. It brings to mind a famous quote from a celebrated poet of yore, that I think goes like this. Well, shit, that's a hell of a mystery. No one thought it was a mystery, and didn't even really need solving. But damn if it didn't just get solved, so nice work.
Cherub Shakespeare, probably.
I'm almost certain Cherub Shakespeare said that. Clouds. In the interest of full disclosure, though, when doing fine art, sometimes it pays to cheat, and find things that are hard to draw on the internet, where they are already there for you. This can save time and make you appear to be better at things than you really are. Take this advice to heart if you want to be as successful as me. Not going to happen, by the way. Anyway, back to the story. After an endless parade of unamusing and inconsequential events, something finally happens. You'll find this is customary for the tale. Lots and lots of stupid, unimportant things happen. Then finally, out of nowhere, a stupid, important thing happens. A meteor appears without explanation. It is headed directly for the male. There's nothing he can do but accept his fate. Look, he does not even try to flee because he is an ignoramus. Get murdered by explosion. You, he, are thoroughly murdered by the explosion. You, not him, are stunned and yet underwhelmed by the moment of anticlimax. As you continue to boggle vacantly, you reaffirm your suspicion that nothing you just did mattered at all. Suspicion. Anyway. You, I, produce photographic evidence of the slaughtered male body. He is indeed dead and will stay dead for the whole story. Only his ghost will show up now and then, in a blurry flash of light, to haunt me periodically through history. But I will say more about that later. You, think the above graphic looks familiar. You think you have seen this great drawing before in a different context, you see. You see, this is what master storytellers refer to as a visual callback. Truly exceptional professionals often take an old drawing they did that shows a similar situation and do a couple half-assed things like change the colors to make it slightly different. You, still you, observe that this ingenious feat of laziness makes the repeated things seem more profound and meaningful than they are, for reasons you don't understand, because they don't exist. This is a trade secret among skilled artisans such as I. Please try to keep this on the down low and not tell anybody. It can be our secret. They don't even need to know. The end of Act 1. Dead or read? I honestly couldn't tell. This concludes the first thing in the story, which is called an act. And there are a lot of these, and they only get... Okay, it said dead. They only get longer, and then begin to split into acts and acts. Trust me, the structure rapidly deteriorates into utter nonsense, or at least it would if it had not already begun. As such a reeking pile of shit, out of the box. But please do not worry, I will be there to guide you through every mind-numbing twist and turn, while prodding the material with my keen wit and satirize the hell out of everything, to hold the responsible parties fully accountable for these crimes while maximally validating my angriness about it. Maybe you thought you were going to see some other stuff, like what happens to all these idiots next. The answer is obviously, who cares? This is going to be so much better, either way.
You have no choice. I am in total charge here now.
I believe at this point another one of my villainous full-throated laughs will be in order. Villainous laugh. Happen.
Oh, whoops.
What was that?
Hold on, BRB. I mean, BRB.
Ed Emberley's drawing book. Make a world. Nice. What is this shit? Horses? Well, I guess we're not in the thing anymore, so.
What is this shit? Horses? Why horses? Is it supposed to be ironic or something that the very objects falling into this box would be in proximity of some horses? I don't get it. And what's this? An illustration manual of some sort? Is someone implying I would benefit from this? Whomever the fuck is implying that by storing it in a secret hole for me to discover?
How to draw manga. Cool.
Who is this extravagant bitch? Is she partly a robot? Sort of like me? Oh, she seems to be an artist too, like me. Did she draw herself? I don't see how that's possible, considering she is fictional as well as a girl. Some other very skilled draftsman must have drawn it, but how did he make it look like she was coming out of the paper? When I turn the book, the image stays flat, and the illusion is exposed. I wonder if the sorcerer of this so-called manga reveals the nature of his wizardry inside the tome. Why is the friendly bitch looking at me like that, with the large glassy eyes and shiny face? It's making me have weird feelings in my body. Ugh, I have to put this down.
You're welcome. Who the hell is that?
Ah.
Act 6 Super Cartridge Expansion Pack.
What?
Okay, I'll read that in a second. I gotta let the cat back in now. The cat has apparently decided that braving Caliborn is better than sitting alone outside, so there you go. Uh-oh, it seems to have run out of game discs, and now Caliborn has hijacked the property of his experiential continuum, which he has the reason to believe is called the narrative. Little does he know that you recently made the shrewd decision to purchase the Act 6 Super Cartridge Expansion Pack. Just plug it into any in-universe console port to unlock a variety of exciting new gameplay features, and proceed through remaining canon unfettered, while Caliborn muddles through 6 new sub-acts of infantile subversive parody targeting, the very tale he inhabits none the wiser. Do you have what it takes to humor this bold new storyteller, a young man in peak command over his epic struggle to produce vaguely recognizable shapes? Can you endure his ill-tempered hyperbolic sentence fragments long enough to reach an interspersed series of sub-sub intermissions, through which, while our new narrator pauses to gather his thoughts, our cast of quasi-reunited heroes may resume their intrepid march toward the end of Homestuck proper? And can you keep this on the down low, so Caliborn may continue to believe he has commandeered the medium absolutely, while we privately return to the narrative between his miserable tirades? He can be our secret. He doesn't even need to know.
Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no!
He filled it with candy.
Okay, fine. Let's see how this dumb cartridge runs with just a pinch of stardust.
Oh no, we're gonna have to blow into the cartridge.
Oh yes, how about some delicious false teeth for good measure, why not? I am no expert on microchips, but I believe these conditions are ideal.
What happened? It just went like bop.
Yes, perfect. The show must go on, so as to quote another famous cherub, though not sure which one. Probably a sports legend, I would guess. Well, I pause to gather my thoughts for my Act 2 tirade. Please enjoy this intermission cartridge or whatever it is with its exciting new gameplay features. Hope it doesn't have any problems or anything.
Act 6, Intermission 1. This is going to be all glitch. Gold Pilot. I feel like I've heard the name of that song before, although I'm not sure I know what it is. Oh, the planets have rejoined. Okay. Well, this is good. I think. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, now they're colored for the 8 humans. Oh, what? We're breaking out of the freaking folds again. Hold on. Actually, you can still kind of see it. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. What is happening? Is there more down here? Slightly. Hold on. Can maximize our viewing potential. Okay, this works, I think. Not the miles! What is happening? So Jade's doing something. Oh no, we're glitching. Why was she kicking John? I feel like we're gonna get this full thing again eventually, but I did kind of get distracted by trying to make it fit the screen properly, so I am gonna watch it again. Just to see what the hell actually happened. Because I missed certain parts of the beginning here. So all the planets get added, and they're color-coded to the kids. The meteor is hurtling towards Skya. Okay, there it is. Down there below, you can see it. And there's a portal. From Jane, I'm guessing? Because it's red. So I don't think it's Jade's. But I don't know where we are now, is the thing. Are we in the future? Like, did we become exiles, essentially? Where the miles are ending this universe, assumedly. So And this is Earth turned into Water World, so it must be the future. So maybe that was just a reckoning portal. Maybe it wasn't Jade. Maybe it was. I don't know. But yeah, okay, that's vaguely what happened. The cool flash animation is unexpectedly cut short due to a critical Stardust clog. What a shame. Those exciting new gameplay features were looking real slick too. You think it was pretty neat how the panels were sliding around like that. Oh well, probably didn't miss all that much. Nevertheless, on a hunch you navigate once again to your trusty Bandcamp page and check the length of the song in question. Your fears are confirmed. It'd seem you missed 4 solid minutes of footage. You wonder if you'll ever find out what happened. Decide to click on the planets above to try to make some sense of the situation. Okay, this is interesting. It's also a great place to stop. Okay. There's like little candy corns showing up in the corners of the screen. Can I click on that? No. Okay, and I can only click on the Beta Kids planets at the moment. So we'll see what that's about, assuming the cartridge doesn't break. I'm kind of surprised that John's time-space adventure just led him back to Jake's land. Like, I don't know what the point of it was. Maybe it's like a butterfly effect thing and we're about to find out. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Question of the day? I don't know. I never seem to know these days. But, like, the problem is, like, I feel like I've asked so many questions at this point. We're like 100 in. I've asked like 100 questions, although not quite because I didn't start doing it till like a few episodes in. Okay, here's a good question. Seems how we were talking about the acts, and Caliborn was saying like, "Wow, Act 1 sucked so much." Even though I think Act 1 is pretty good in terms of an introduction and everything. Like the captchalogue stuff can get a little long in the tooth, but other than that, I don't think I have that many complaints about it. So tell me your favorite and least favorite act. I don't think it... Well, You can go act level if you want. But the acts basically mean nothing at this point. So, I mean, Act 5, Act 1, and Act 5, Act 2 are very distinct. I don't think a lot of the Act 6 ones are all that distinct, you know what I mean? I don't know. But maybe you know better than I do. If you've finished it. So just tell me your favorite act. If it's not spoilers, then you can tell me why. And if it is spoilers, then you can just wonk at me, I guess. That's all we can do. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.